you guys what I'm going to be reading for the week. I always kind of recap last week, say what I wanted to read, what I actually read, and then we'll talk about what I'm going to read. So last week I was going to read one brand new book and then 2 of the ARCs that I picked up at ALA. The ALA conference was at the end of June, and I picked up about 40 books at that convention, so I've been slowly making my way through them, and they're constantly on my list. But I wanted to read Silver Shadows, which was the 5th book of the Bloodline series, which just released this past Tuesday, so I definitely wanted to read that. And I also wanted to read Heir of Fire by Sarah J. Maas, which is the newest Throne of Glass book, and Ali Condi's new book, Atlantia. So those were the 3 books that I wanted to read, and I ended up only reading one of them. I read Silver Shadows in like 3 hours, which is pretty awesome. But yeah, I picked up Heir of Fire. I got like 20 pages in, and I just couldn't get any further. Not that I think it's bad, it's just not what I'm feeling right now. And then Atlantia, I'm about 50 pages in, and it's kind of the same thing, just it's not what I'm feeling like right now. And if a book doesn't catch me right away, I kind of put it aside. 2 books I definitely want to like read, but it's just not something that I wanted to read right now. I did end up reading 3 books. One of them I could barely count because it's like 100 pages or something. But I did read Silver Shadows, obviously. I read Number the Stars by Lois Lowry. I picked it up at a used bookstore, and I hadn't read it since I don't even know how long. And I reread The Giver last week, so I decided wouldn't that be fun to reread Number the Stars. So I read that. And I also read Falling into Place. I'm pretty sure that's what that's called. And it's by Amy Zhang, which was an arc that I picked up at ALA. And it's written by a high school student, which is pretty incredible. And there's a review to come on that. I kind of have mixed feelings about it, and I will share that in my review once I get there. This week, however, I've decided to read 3 books again. I've started one, but I'm going to put that aside. Tomorrow, I will be going to Barnes & Noble to pick up Opposition, which is the 5th and final book of the Lux series by Jennifer Armentrout, and I'm really excited. I was actually going to read it tonight on my Nook, but I had debit card issues, so it wasn't able to download. So I'll just pick up a regular copy tomorrow at Barnes & Noble, and we'll be good to go. So I can't show that because I haven't bought it yet. I'll buy it tomorrow. The book that I started, I read the e-galley of it, but I'm excited to actually read the book because, things can get different from ARC to regular book, and I really like the ARC, and so I decided to read the regular book, and that is Cinderella's Dress by Shauna Slayton. I really liked it. She was really incredibly sweet at ALA, and I'm roughly about 40 pages in, so after I finish Opposition, I will be getting back to this, and I'm really excited about that. The other book that I'm going to be reading is another ARC I picked up at ALA, and that is I'll Give You the Sun by Jandy Nelson. It was kind of the talk of the town. It was at the Penguin booth. I hadn't planned on meeting her or getting it, but I kind of ended up in line and ended up meeting her and getting it, and yay! But no, I'm really excited. It's one of those books that keeps popping up on my radar, and people keep talking about it, so I'm really excited to read that one. So those are the 3 books I'm hopefully going to be reading this week. Hopefully. I have a very busy week this week. I have a concert and a Fangirl Beach Day, and Gail Foreman is going to be doing a signing on Friday, and I have a baby shower, so I'm hoping I get a lot of reading done this week, and we'll see. Don't forget, as always, to share what you guys are reading in the comments, and I will see you next week for the Monday missions. Bye.